right back to him on the mound. Gets it to first. Turner is out. Here's Dylan Moore. Moore with a homer in his last game.
Ball, no strike.
One down, base is empty.
Hey! 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Ramirez down to first with it. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. Here comes Bryce Harper. 1 run batted in yesterday. Their only run of the game. That one misses. Ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Misses outside, and that's ball 2. There's a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Can't glove it cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. In Philadelphia, bottom half of inning number 2, and now for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber. Alcantara back to work. Schwarber swings and hammers one to right. That's back there. Up against the wall and brings it in. Rafael Marchand stands in for the Phillies. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. Now the 0-1. That one fouled off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 1 down, base is empty. High fly ball out to center field. Stowers settles underneath it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. And a ground ball to first. The flip to the pitcher covering, and that is the end. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Stowers. Long run. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. And base hit. Headed for the plate. Throw is high and over his head.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Now at the plate, Justin Crawford. Line drive. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Trey Turner with a chance now. Grounded out back to the pitcher his first time. Check swing. Now a look down to first. And he held back, according to Dave Lawrence. Line drive, and that's a base hit out of the left center field. Garcia around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Oh, that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder. The read wasn't great, and it really hurts when it costs your team a run.
First and second, no outs. Dylan Moore now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
I just love watching Alcantara get ready for games, Boog. He turns into a different person, just usually cracking jokes and having a good time. But start days are a different story. That's when things get serious for this guy.
One and two.
In the dirt. Not in time. He's safe. And it's second and third with nobody out. Both runners move up. 2 in scoring position now. And that takes away the double play. And it's even up.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first in time. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. And now here is Harper. Golden opportunity right here. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Crawford at third. Turner at second with 1 away. That one ripped. And that's got extra bases written all over it. 1 run across, another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and it's 4-0.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
One out, runner at second. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Flied to right his first time. Swinging a foul out of play.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Jansen Junk up and loosening in the pen. Man at second. And a base hit up the middle. Here comes Harper around third. Safe. And the lead is up to 5. So a man aboard. Here's the Phillies catcher, Rafael Marchand. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And it's fouled away. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And he's got a double.
Everything came together for him. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to new arm out of the bullpen, Jansen Junk. He's pitching on 2 days rest. And digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. Cut on and lifted in the air. Tracks it down for the out. Runner tagging from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Base runner decided to test him, and it was a bad decision. Outstanding throw on a frozen rope at home. That'll end the inning with a bang. He had a chance to make it, maybe a little better slide around the tag, but a nice job by the defense to cut off that runner.
Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. latest news from around the league. And that one is lifted in the air. Stowers. Long run on his horse. Not there in time. It falls in the gap. And the leadoff man aboard.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Man at first. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And there's a ball. Boom. Gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swung on, belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Coming home. He'll score easily.
He was all over that one. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
So man aboard. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Justin Crawford. That's out to center field. Stowers makes the play. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only one out. So the lineup flips over. And now it's going to be Trey Turner.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
The shortstop takes a ball. Runner on at third. One gone. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
One ball, one strike.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
So far all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
To the right side, Edwards. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
That one really hurts. You're already down in the game, and that error puts you even further behind. Just can't let it compound from here, though. You got to flush it, get ready for the next one, make a play, get back in the dugout.
Here's the second baseman, Dylan Moore. 0 for 2 in this one. Up and in, 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air, right field. And there's 2 down. So Harper stands in. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 left. We played 4. Bank Park. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and Kyle Schwarber will come up. Junk back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And that one fouled off. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next offering way off the plate. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Stowers settles underneath it. Nabs it. One down. Rafael Marchand stands in for the Phillies. And the first offering is not close. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And he deals. And he hits a ground ball right side. Edwards slinging it to first in time. Here's the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. Ripped, but it curls foul.
No, that's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 3 up, 3 down. Back at the ballpark, and in this series it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Out towards right center field, Conine coming on. He's got it. And there's one away. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Oh, that fastball drilled him.
Hit my pitch. Thank you, mate.
Well, the one positive, if you're out there on the mound, it's knowing that you can still get out of this inning with one pitch. Can't let that mistake snowball here. Get that ground ball, get out of the inning with a double play.
Crawford in the box again. Takes a strike.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
0-2.
The 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And there's 2 away. So the batting order turns over. Trey Turner now. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
In the dirt. And that is out of play. The Phils up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Two outs. And a rope into center field, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Dylan Moore digs in now. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hernandez moving under this one. And the inning is over. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. And that one is gone. He hammers one out to right. It's 8-2.
No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting.
And now the DH, Kyle Schwarber. Bouncer to second. Bounces into the outfield. Base hit.
Now batting, catcher, Rafael.
Here's the catcher to hit. Rafael Marchand. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Boucher in his 3rd season, 29 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2017. And a big swing and a miss. Miami's bullpen with some action. Andrew Nardi preparing to come on if needed. Backer getting cranked up as well. And misses inside. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Runner at first with no outs here. Inside. 3-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
No ball.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 and 2.
The 1-2. On the ground, 2 ball. Throws to second for 1, and that's 2. And here comes Alec Bohm.
With a runner at third, this is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
Swing and a miss.
No
Runner
ball.
at third, 2 away. Outside, and a count 1 and 2. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Up the middle. In plenty of time to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. The Phillies get 1 by way of the long ball. And this is now an 8-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Ready to begin. Pitcher now, Lake Backer.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Strike 2.
0-2.
And that skips into dirt. And that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he went around. Justin Crawford will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Tap
One
dances
ball,
out of the
one
way of
strike.
that one. In the air, left field. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Turner now. This one smoked, could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on playing with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
So digging in, Dylan Moore. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
No ball. 1 strike.
Turner at second with 2 down. Pitch
1-1.
misses. 1-1. That one in the dirt and gets away. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Outside low, and the count is even 2-2. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And that is that. Phillies strand Agustin Ramirez. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Konai batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Breaking ball misses down and away.
1 ball.
I mean, his
1 strike.
pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
1 down, base is empty.
Nope. Ball 3.
You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100.
And the Phillies manager. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Yohan Duran.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Garcia really on his horse for this one. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. On the ground to short, Turner. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
And strike 2.
0-2.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Set down on strikes. And the Marlins with just 1 out left. Javier Sinoja, the next up for the Marlins. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. And a foul ball. This could end it. Got him, and that's the ball game.
I'd say this team really needed to win this game today. It pushed them over the top to win the series, which is great. But when you go on the road in the next series, going into some hostile territory, you want to have a lot of confidence. And you want to be feeling really good about how you're playing, as well as to your left and your right, your teammates, that they're on track as well.
8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Peterson. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Oh, and you're no.
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. Third home run of the season, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
This is Bryson Stott. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And there's one down. So here is Bryce Harper.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And a swing and a miss.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that'll do it. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. And now it's Alec Bohm. Peterson back to work. Hit in the air left field. Soto hauls it in, and there's one away. Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting seventh, catcher.
And now it is JT Realmuto. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. Peterson keeping an eye on him.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Oh, look at the stop. Off balance feed, there's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. And welcome back to series where the pitching was outstanding. We take a look at those numbers. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
You know, these Phils, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Just off the outside edge. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And that's downstairs and outside. down on strikes and one away.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Brandon
Ball,
Marsh
that's off the
steps to the plate. One down, base is empty. That one
That's off the
misses.
plate. Ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And that misses. 3-1 now.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
Ball 4, that's up.
And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Here's Trey Turner. He's already homered in this game. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw. Save.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one 1 run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
There's a high chopper. Whips it to first. And they get Turner for the out. Now the number 2 hitter, Bryson Stott. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Marsh on at second with 2 down. Out towards right center field. And it drops in. The run comes in to score from second. It's an RBI single. It's 5-2.
Bryce Harper.
2 outs, runner at first. Bryce Harper getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0. 1 run across in the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Now 1-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended,
1-1.
tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Big power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Lined, and that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia.
So up next, Alec Bohm. Fly to left his first time. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
On the ground to third, might be 2. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Now batting number 6.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Justin Crawford. And a foul ball. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in.
Grounded to third, could be 2. Quickly to second for 1. And their second double play of the day will end the 4th. Look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Peterson back to work. Fly ball center field. Robert makes the grab, one down. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. He reached out a walk his first time. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
One down, base is empty. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Back to the top of the lineup. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. And that one fouled off. Man at first, one away. Snap throw to first. Marsh back in on a dive. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
In the dirt, but kept close. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Glove flip for 1, and that's 2. Offense held it. Mason Stott. First pitch swinging.
Well, these Phillies definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
Robert makes the catch for the out, and there's one down. Here's Bryce Harper. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
I'd really like to see him make an adjustment. Get more patient and start waiting for that right pitch. Not just the first pitch. I think that can make a big difference in this one.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
On a line out towards center. Robert makes the catch, and that'll do it. So they make the schedule. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. A.J. Minter, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Weaver also getting ready. That's outside. 2-2. Line drive. Soto puts it away. One away. Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 2. First pitch misses. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Out to short. Lindor on to first. And Real Muto is out. Welcome in a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Luke Weaver.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Garcia in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Reed Garrett getting loose out there. And he chases a high fastball there.
Well, he just threw that
1-1.
fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Slice down the right side. And a 1-2. Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. So digging in, Brandon Marsh. And ball one. And there's the strike.
1-1.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Cut on and missed. Good changeup right there. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
In the air, left field, down the line. Nice grab on the run. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
The other way, and foul ball. Two outs, and it's fouled away. Flares it into the outfield. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Weaver back to work. And first offering is fouled off. That one missing inside. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Kodai Senga, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Holmes also throwing. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Way
That's
high.
ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball inside, and it's 3-2. Stays alive. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Man at first, nobody out. Here's Harper now.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
0-1. Squirts away a little bit.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Nobody out. Runner at first.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's a base hit. And now two aboard.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here at the top of the ninth.
Three.
Swing and a miss. No advance. Good job behind the dish. 2 on with 1 out. Alec Bohm. One down. Now the left fielder, Justin Crawford. And that is out of play.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And that one is inside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Next pitch
Inside
misses. 2-2. Harper, the runner at third. Bohm at first. One gone. Just a weak fly ball this time. Slater brings it in with a nice running grab.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Real Muto stands in now, looks at that one inside. That misses. And the count now 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Up the middle. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Picks himself up at RBI. He kind of muscled that one out there. Didn't get the barrel with it, but the important part was that he found a way to stay through the baseball and just drop it into center field.
And here comes the Mets manager. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Reed Garrett.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. On the ground to the left. Lindor. On to first. Ball game. And the Mets slug their way to a win in this